Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I went out and did a little bit of a rockhound at one of my local spots. It was an absolutely amazing day. I didn't get to record an intro, it was a bit impromptu, so I'm doing this after the fact. But I thought I'd just let you know that you're in for a real treat. If you like Jaspers, this place is amazing, and if you like nature, the bird song this on this day was just awesome as well too. Very blessed to be out this way, and thought I'd bring you guys along and share some of the fun. There's a lot of non-talking parts in this. I just kind of went for the sensory kind of vibe. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, if you can, leave a comment and tell me the favourite part. All right, cheers, guys. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of fun. Oh, there's another one, I think. Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Oh, I think it is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, big chunker. Oh, hell yeah. Hello, Mr. Magpie. Hello. Hello. That's an interesting one. Some red jasper there. One. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's another one.
That's going a bit far. That's all right, I wanted to check this out on the way back anyway. Heaps of cool birds around here. And some good sized gravels. And again, I picked the right time of day where the sun's working in our favour. Had a lot of soil erosion in the last two big flood events here, so oh, there's one. Oh, hello. Alright. Oh, you're nice. Look at you. Oh, not too fractured either. Oh yeah. Right over on this one. Oh, that looks like a really nice piece of jasper. That's true. Oh, that's right, that glass in my pocket. I might put that in the other pocket. Look at the little bubba here. Little bubba. Landslide. And if you like jaspers, this would be, you'd be in heaven out here. There's so many big jaspers, lots of rhyolitic sort of stones as well too. Look at this, this is amazing. Not an easy pick out here looking for agates. It's definitely have to have your eyes kind of tuned in, and obviously having the sun pointing the right way helps a lot too. That's a really green one. unhappy. I found one big chunker carnelian piece. That is so cool. Very happy with that. Okay, just find one good stone. That makes for a good day rockhounding. And if it has it, I've got a pocket full of stones. Yep, another little piece. Yes, it is. Alright, job done.
Okay, back at the studio. Done all the editing down, just up to the last part now. Show and tell of all the awesome rocks I found down at the park the other day. We have to start with the big one, I suppose. It's a bit of a chonker. Look at that. That is well massive. And to keep in theme, the birds outside are going ballistic as well too. Look at that. Intact. And piece de la resistance. Yeah. Yeah. How translucent is that? That is insane. Wicker rod. Oh, big fracture in there. Couple of fractures in it, but this is a nice specimen piece. Might be a good piece for cameoing. Alright. Any glowies? Ooh. Just to show that I still like my jaspers, I picked up a couple. I've given these a bit of a clean. Might be able to get a stone out of this. I'm thinking like somewhere in the middle there. That's going to be a big fracture. That's going to be a big fracture. Looks like there's a few fracture lines along there as well too, so might get a stone out of that. Oh, I didn't see that. There's a fracture line there too. Oh, we might just cut it up and have a bit of a play with that one. Didn't cost us anything, so that's the beauty of going out and self-collecting. Here's another little piece of jasper. If I had a tumbler, these would probably be really good for that. Might have to invest in one of those things one of these days. That's kind of cool how it's got the stripe of... it's not quite quartz, it's more chalcedony. That yellowish kind of custardy stripe. And this green one as well too. I really like these, and usually when I'm out on the back roads fossicking or rockhounding, when I see these green ones, it usually lets me know that there's chalcedony close by, or sometimes carnelian. So these are my little indicator stones. I don't know if it's true anywhere else hunting agates, but when I see these in my local area on the Fraser Coast, it gets my attention kind of fine-tuned. Thinking about giving this one a skin polish. It looks like it will take a good polish. There's a bit of pitting in here and a few yucky bits, but might be able to smooth them down and get it looking respectable. I do like the colour though, it's very vibrant. And like I said, really contrasts. Like there's so many oranges and reds and yellows out here with all the ironstone and iron content, that when you see a greenie it's like, oh, what's that? The same with the blue stones as well too. They kind of stand out a little bit amongst that contrast. That's that. Put him up the back. Oh, and this one, I was very right about this one. This one is a nice little piece. Again, if I had a tumbler, this would be an excellent piece to chuck in the tumbler. A little bit of fracturing, but you could chip that off, and it still might make a nice little stone. I just liked how it had the cross on it. Thought that was kind of cool. And the kind of hexagonal shape. What else have we got? A heap of little pieces. These little flat pieces always spin me out. I suppose they're kind of like in contrast. Like these are kind of the same, just that's a bigger version of this. And sometimes you get some really nice contrasting colours, you know. There's quite a few of those little flat bicky pieces. And this one is a little bit interesting as well too. Looks like it's been snapped off. There's been a fracture and it's tumbled and broken. So that's the little one. These ones are kind of interesting ones. This one was the first one of the day. That was like, yeehaw. That's always cool when you get your first one of the day and you're like, yep, at least you haven't been skunked. Finding one cool rock hounding, in my opinion, is just the bee's knees. Look at that, how cool is that? This one's actually, I don't think it's got any fractures, so this one has great jewellery potential. Just a little bit of pitting. Yeah, no real fractures in it. A couple of little spots there you can see. A bit of chipping on the top there, but that's an outstanding piece. That definitely could be turned into something. Nice skin polish. That's the other thing. Like, they're not as hard as sapphires, but if you can get a skin polish on something like this, then it's good practice for doing sapphires. If you're using Dremels, it's another good kind of way to keep build your skills up. Or if you're using rotary tools, that's a really cool piece. I like that one. This one's more chalcedony than it is agate, I'd say. It just has that more, I don't know, not as translucent, more opaque. When you shine a light through it. I might have to give this one a cut, I think. It does glow though. There was another little piece that was a bit like that as well too. Oh no, that's definitely agate. Look at the banding there. See, that's a lot of people are like, oh, it's carnelian, it's not agate. That's agate. You can see the fortification banding, but you can't normally. Sometimes, like, yeah, see, look, you can't really. Oh, you can see it, but yeah, it's not always as visible as a lot of people think. Like, there could be fortification banding in that if you zoomed up close enough. Let's see if we can. Oh, puppies are all awake. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning and I'm still in my PJs. Getting this ready for the weekend publish. Trying to get at least one long format out a week at the moment. Put some time and effort into it. So yeah, that's a real interesting one, that one. Like, it's almost like quartzy, but it isn't. I don't know, yeah. I'd say it's more towards the chalcedony side of things, but I could be wrong, have been before. I might get it, put this through some treatment and give it a polish, or I might even cut it to have a look inside. Zooming out. A bit more. Alrighty. So yeah, that's that piece. This piece is really cool. This is a little seam piece, but it's like a seam sandwich. Let's see where the crack is. Again, these polish up quite nicely as well too. You can kind of see there that, yeah, there's some fortification banding, ghost-like fortifications, because it's all kind of pale yellows and such. Yeah, the distinguishing factor is the glow. Oh, isn't that a real lemony glow? Oh, lemony snickets, look at that. Very distinctive. Very, very distinctive. There you go, there's the ghost-like banding. You can kind of see it when you light it up a bit better. Very easy to mistake chalcedony or carnelian for agate. What else have we got? Oh, this piece too. So again, like, easily say that this is a piece of carnelian, but right there, there's the fortification banding. That's probably a bit quartzy in there. Get a better idea once we light it up. And I guess, yeah, look, so you can start to see the fortification banding in there. So if I was to cut this, we'd probably get some mad banding happening in here, which is something I'm very much considering doing. Let's see if we can make that banding pop a little bit more with some backlighting. Oh yeah, there we go. How cool is that? One of my favourite parts of agates is the fortification banding. They remind me of Mandelbrot's and chaos theory and all that really cool, interesting stuff. There's quite a fair bit of fracturing up. You can kind of see all those wiggly lines. That's all kind of like semi-fractures, which is a bit of a shame. So if I did cut it, I would risk it falling apart. But oh, look at that. You can see the fortification bandings really well there on this side. Look at that. How cool is that? This is my other favourite part of mucking around with agates. Is ones that you have put on the light show. Now that one's really cool. And that last one that I think is super cool is this little tubey one. There's some real... Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, look at that. Some bot impressions. Oh, look at all that. Look how lemony that one is. So this must have been growing in a cluster of them. Look at that. That's cool as. And there's fortification banding right there, right at the tip there of my fingertip. Kind of see it when you got it on an angle. This one's just, yeah, real lemony. And it kind of looks like some sort of dessert roll. Like it's got the one layer of pastry with a juicy, fruity jelly layer in the middle. Yes, I am a fat man. I love my food. And a lot of rocks look like food. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see the fortification band in there too. Oh, yep. There we go. Oh, wow. That is very cool. Awesome. There it is. That is so very cool. Looks like there's right in the middle there. Looks like there is a little bruisey cavern in there too, little bug. So this could technically be a geode. Or, yeah, that's an interesting topic for another day. If it has a bug, is it a geode or is it just a stone with a bug? Anyway, that's really cool. And again, a big mofo. That is wicked. Okay, and this might be good for doing some relief carving or, yeah, line carving into. That is very, very cool. Might have to give it a bit of a soak in some citric acid, see if I can get some of these a little bit cleaner. So cool. Alright guys, well thanks for tuning in and hanging out. Still a little bit stuffy with me cold, but I'm getting there. Getting out in the sun has been helping. It has been a bit chilly out our way, but the sun has been helping with all of it. So if you can get out in the sun and get some vitamin D, it's good for your health and good for your mind and your soul. I hope you guys are all doing well, and thanks for spending some time with me and letting me show you my rocks and the places I go out looking for rocks. I hope it brought you a little bit of peace and a bit of happiness, and I look forward to catching up with you guys again, or in the chats, or yeah, I'll catch you around. All right, hooray.